I feel like that bottom lane
We've got
synergy
Zeri
is only
bans. We've
going
got a
to
Fiora ban. I like those bans so far. So far, I'm rocking with the bans. Let's go. It's starting, guys. It's starting.
Let's get it, my
All right,
friends.
Zillion ban. I'm not mad at that. Zillion is actually freaking annoying, dude.
Will always strike fear into hearts with that pocket pick. Meanwhile, over on the other
Sivir ban. Oh my gosh, they're banning all the ADCs.
After what we had to go through last year, buddy.
Why are they banning all the ADCs?
For a lifetime.
Fair enough.
They do not want Berserker to pop off, apparently.
We can get to that patch.
Okay, Rise nerf or Rise ban.
I have to say something conspicuously missing is the Lucian. If you are going to give Double Lift his Lucian pocket pick in his first game back in the LCS,
they're banning the ADCs Yumi's played with, and then Lucian ban. So no Lucian Nami. You shall not be seeing Lucian Nami today.
Right, and the last pick on Cloud9 side was, or the last ban, excuse me, was the Rise, which, according to the stats,
Double need to warm up that wrist. Yo, Matthew, thank you so much for the 7 months of support. I appreciate you, love.
Presence in pick ban, so not
Is the new patch live for this? Apparently not.
First pick Ashe for C9 and Jackson Varus for 100 Thieves.
Apparently not fun.
Ashe train way earlier than a lot of
okay, so Ashe and Varus for the bot lane. Blabber is I mean, Heimerdinger is probably going to be support.
That have really become the meta right now.
Jax is so disgusting top lane.
Over there trying to do a similar thing. You can actually go on hit.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Christian. I'm manifesting being on the LCS broadcast. I really want to do some type of interviewing. I told y'all we were going to see Cassante. I told y'all we were going to see Cassante. I've seen all the pro top laners like practicing them in the off season.
And he talked about their scrims versus
Syndra.
The only top laner that did beat him was Fudge. Yeah. And he's the one who had the confidence to blind pick this Jax. So we'll see if the Cassante is
they picked Azir instead. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Azir is so boring at this point. All we see is Azir. I'm sick. I'm sick. Yeah, I'm excited to see Ashe, to be honest.
Of course, but I like that build up, you know? We've got Azir locked in.
Is 100 Thieves gonna do Kate support with Varus? No freaking way. It's a Kassadin angle, you think so? Sejuani ban, Elise ban, so they're banning junglers out. They're banning the junglers.
Yeah, the jungle pool right now.
So C9 needs to ban out mid laners and for C9 they need to ban out mid laners and junglers, and then for 100 Thieves they need to ban out supports and junglers.
Don't have Maokai showing his face here in the bans or the picks already. They opted to ban out the Elise.
K support got pro play in LCK, really? Well, so was Jin, right?
I was able to get it into.
Yeah, I'm so sick of Azir. They always pick an Azir.
I talked a little bit about it on the desk.
They always pick an Azir.
Win rate in solo queue right now, very good at setting up tower dives. If you have a Heimerdinger Ashe lane, one of these premier pushing lanes, you get a big wave built up. You go dive the enemies on that wave. Elise is the best at facilitating.
Okay, so Sylas.
Here we go though. The Sylas pick
jungle
away here. It's one of Diplex's most played champions. So a little bit.
Oh, you're getting your Akali core
here as well. Yeah, that's going
core,
to be
you getting your Akali?
Probably a jungle Sylas here for closer. Definitely have a lot of faith in this guy.
They banned Maokai and Kassadin.
Akali is a champion. We
Akali
saw
locked
so
in
much during Worlds 2022. These champions always on opposite sides of the rift. Often.
Okay, so the jungler for C9 is going to be Wu, and then the support for 100 Thieves is going to be.
Cloud9 are putting that confidence into Diplex himself very early on.
I want to see a pike from Bucio.
They see the Azir, the blind pick, and he says, "Fine." We answer it with the Akali. It will go for that level 6 kill.
Wait.
See if they can get the burst damage.
And I was talking to Emily Rand about it yesterday. Hold on now. With Viego locked in, we know this is a closer staple champion. Okay. So we've got
Azir support?
Bucio was a mid laner. Bucio was a mid laner.
Okay, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the Azir support. I understand Azir is like normally in the mid lane, and I was sick. I'm tired of it, but as a support, I'm ready. I'm ready. Shecat, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Yeah, guys, Busio used to be a mid laner, but he switched over to support. So he's comfortable in mid lane champion. So you know what? This is why I freaking love Busio. This is why I freaking love 100 Thieves. They always trying to mix it up. They always trying to do something fun and fresh. And you know what? I'm living for it. I'm living for it.
I love it. Really taking advantage of Busio's history.
I love it.
A mid laner and trying to get a creative counter pick on stage.
Outranges Heimer turrets. I love it. Let's go. Let's go.
Closer Viego, we get support Azir, and the Heimerdinger support on the other
side. Okay, why do they always have the like hand warmer things? Do those really work?
And C9 and
yeah, I thought it was troll, but you know, I'm freaking here for it.
Excited. Game number 1. Even just the champion select is delivering flowers. Oh yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a good year.
Always popping. Thank you so much for the 7 months of support. I appreciate you.
Once we get into game, I can't wait to see how they're gonna play this. What I was saying,
they do work. I have one. Oh, does it get your hands like your hands don't get cold? Not really.
Forgive me if I misquote anything here, but she was talking to me about Diplex and how this guy likes to play roaming champions.
Ooh, this is gonna be exciting. It's not the same old boring champ. It's something new.
A collie with such incredible mobility and ability to
also helps for hand cramps. All right, they're in game. Let's go.
I think it's a good sign for these guys and how they want to start things off. We're onto the rift.
We're already in.
Seconds in, and we're just seeing a couple of pot shots go back and forth.
So 100 Thieves is doing their 5-point while all of C9 is in bot lane.
Ward already over on blue.
Yeah, they got a ward.
To try and find out starting location.
Am I in a good spot? Yeah, I am.
Blabber always likes to go for full clears if possible on any other champion besides like Elise or Lee Sin. So let's see if he goes towards
not show all the doubters why they're wrong.
Does end up trying to support this bottom lane with this.
Can't wait to get Azir support in my games because of this. I know that's right.
Attempted counter.
I can't believe we got Azir support in game number 1.
I know!
This is going to be a good time. We got Sven and Berserker with the control over the brush here, getting that forward positioning with the turrets. Double Lift and Busio can just step up and start trying to clear those out. There's some of those Azir soldiers doing the work on them. Turret can't put up a whole lot of a fight right now.
No,
but man, ever since Worlds,
no turrets.
Popularized this and showed everybody how it works. Heimerdinger support has been a minute.
Okay, Tenacity already getting some damage off on Fudge.
Absorb some nerfs as well because of it. Top side here, we talked up Tenacity versus Fudge.
We about to get Katarina support. I know that's
some of the closest.
It's randomness, just randomness in the bot lane.
Top laners that we have in the league on a personal level. So excited to see them.
But don't you love that? Like them just mixing up and making something new and fun and fresh. Like instead of it being the same old, giving y'all something new to look forward to play and stuff. No? Oh. Okay, I retract.
That has the update to everything, including his ability icons. They're not made in MS Paint anymore.
All right, so Double Lift behind him farm currently, but he does have the Rave still there.
But Cassante, you mentioned a little bit in Champion Select. He's endured some nerfs because he's very, very powerful. So I'm excited to see how Fudge plays him. Closer's going to invade here early. Blabber's still at his own red. Closer should find him before this is cleared out.
Uh-oh.
Pulling the buff away from the brush because they do expect it.
Closer steals the red buff.
Their nice little bit of timing. Super
that makes
close.
Me so sad for Blabber because I love Blabber.
Blabber's going to grab the big chicken. Dashes over the wall there.
Oh wow, Closer is getting this farm. He is up right now.
Smaller chickens steal some of that golden EXP away, and he's not done
yet. And Closer is not done.
Yeah, coming in with the red buff, gonna fight Blabber. See if he can catch him once again.
Mist is going to allow him to have a bit of bonus move speed, but he already used the Spectral Maw, so without the stun, he can't stick to him.
And this has a twofold effect here for Closer. When you go and you invade the enemy jungler like this, you take away Cloud9's red quadrant.
Prediction is up, guys. Prediction is up.
Out of that heavy pushing lane.
Thank you, mods, for the prediction.
Have to worry about, Closer back around behind them, and they've been getting chunked out here. Double Lift and Busio, even though they're getting.
All right, Closer gets the first Scuttle Crab.
Small CS lead as well as a little bit of a health lead.
Double Lift and Busio just hanging out here, seeing if they can.
Double Lift ahead in CS currently.
Nearby, but they've also got to be aware it's highly likely that Blabber was also near.
I got to point out that Double Lift still has 3 potions left as well. So that health lead will sustain for him.
Do I need to go back to Longsword in 3 pots?
Keeping the minion waves on their side Wow, the Cloud9 duo does have to go back.
And I think that's one thing that so many people have been so curious about is
yeah, we'll do another one in the next game.
Like
Azir support, yeah.
To the LCS. Obviously, he hasn't been completely away from League of Legends. He's been streaming, he's been playing, he's been co-streaming, but does he still got it? Is he still that top level?
He's about to show y'all he's still got it. That's for sure.
So much attention to, especially when you're
all
on
right,
a champion like
C9
Varus that can have that
with the top crab.
With the snipes and with the plays.
All right, we mentioned the early stages here for the Cassante. Blabber comes up to help Fudge. See if they can take out Tenacity. He's got the dog zone.
Tenacity's ready to go. The helicopter has taken off, but will they force him back to the ground? Tenacity with a flash away and an outplay. Blabber's nearly dead.
Tenacity with the outplay. That rookie said, y'all not about to take me down into my tower, no sir. Period.
Not quite out of danger yet. Closer doesn't go get a visual confirmation.
Wow.
That was really well done from Tenacity there.
Sure was.
Good use of the E, good use of the flash to be able to keep himself alive. Sven's pretty low here.
I'm not gonna say I doubted him, but like as a rookie, I didn't know he had the schmooves like that, brother.
In their current position, Sven with only 200 HP. Yeah, he's got potions. That Heimerdinger is squishy if they can ever get on top of him. Double-Its arrows will be the bane of his existence unless he's got those.
A lot of poke from C9's ball lane.
5.5 minutes into the game. No objective.
That does not happen in solo queue. Not in my games, at least.
Gold lead for themselves, built off a farm. Most of that built in the jungle. You
Plus 10 moving.
Now 40 farm compared to only.
How old is Tenacity? I think he's 19 or 20.
Definitely doing a very good job with the aggressive invade looks. Of course, in preseason they did reduce damage you're going to do to enemy.
This rookie double lift looks promising. Very true, very true.
If you're going for
double lift is up in CS by a lot.
As well, and he was able to get the combo off no problem, stealing away the red, taking away a decent amount. Closer Viego, of course, has that history, especially in the finals.
Oh yeah.
Accolades for him, and he is the piece that 100.
That's how you farm. No, like actually,
so
I gotta figure it out.
You know, putting faith in.
I gotta take notes.
Double lift and Bjergsen combining them, and Closer back out on the map wants to make an early move.
Here we go. Back to Maul's gonna find the target. Diplex goes out, goes back in. E1, E2 takes Closer to about 60% there, but doesn't want to try to fully commit to anything. Just backs away. Diplex
I'm ready for some scrapping, bruh. You need to be mid game already. I'm ready for the scrapping. They gonna fight over Dragon? Yes or no? I think my Marcos is here.
The green pet this time around. So I don't know what he's actually named. I just call him Bulbasaur. But they're going to be getting the shield. They'll be getting the tenacity bonus.
It's close to Moss Stomper, something like that.
I think that's actually what it is. That sounds right now that you're saying that out loud. If it's not right, you did a good job.
It might not be the whole thing.
Well, either way, that's the one they're going to be using. I expect to see a lot of it in pro play. Fudge and Tenacity trading back a little bit here. Fudge knocks him into the turret. Takes him low. Jumps right back in. Fudge going for the solo kill. He flashes. Tenacity tries to
so freaking close. So freaking close, dude. I thought Tenacity had that for 0.25 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was insane. That was so close. It was an auto, and they were both stunned for a second.
Missing the flash there means that
Tenacity got me rooting for him too. Like I'm rooting for the underdog for real. Well, I guess he's not the underdog because they. But like, he's a rookie.
He's a rookie. Sorts of fancy maneuvers in there. Closer's back here in mid. Bjergsen has stolen away Diplex's Akali ultimate, so
only Cassante survives there. True.
Bjergsen can now roam with Closer towards this top side river. The Scuttle Crab was just secured by Blabber, so he's at least got that to keep him safe as he farms up his own blue. Doesn't have to pass that off to Akali just yet. And you're going to see Bjergsen right back in mid. Now let's take another look at how this fight started.
Yeah.
It was Fudge forcing Tenacity under the turret.
Yeah, so Cassante kind of plays like the third brother of Yasuo and Yone with the Q charge ups.
Yeah.
And then you always want to use your ultimate after you've already taken some damage. Fudge got really good positioning there.
Look at the health difference right there.
Towards his turret, and then flashes over for the last one. The stun here.
They're both just chilling right there. So they're waiting to get that auto off. They just both need to get that auto off.
From the Q from Fudge,
wow.
Able to.
Half of y'all rooting for Tenacity because y'all think it's cute. Let's keep it a buck. I know that's right.
From Berserker hitting Busio. Unfortunately for Cloud9, it was not that effective because of the fact that
Busio buffered
the dash over the wall to be able to escape it. But if that had not
look at double lift on top of the gold lead charts.
Topside river, they will pick
okay,
up
double lift, you better work,
the Rift Herald for themselves. The gold has equalized thanks to the first blood that Fudge earned. It's still double lift, the most wealthy man in the game by a very, very small margin.
They're
He's
here.
about to
Be right
get
back.
more wealthy right now. He's at the turret. I'm pretty sure he should be able to get a turret plate during this time. So the price of this Rift Herald is going to be more pushing power for Double Lift. Busio comes down, does share it with Double Lift, so they split the money a little bit here. Trying to get that Azir a little bit more power.
Y'all, these better be good
stats
too.
person at least could not find the other professional game, so we're gonna claim, first professional.
We're gonna claim it.
Here. Yeah, as far as stats is concerned, it was just other challenger game as it was coming out, and Busio's going to be able to rotate over the dragon as well. So
okay, so 100 Thieves with the dragon.
Bottom lane control.
And they gave me a
here
bunch of cinnamon or vanilla icing.
Those dragons.
And that's what I love to see. You recognize you've got the advantage of that massive pushing wave because they rotated their men top to try to take the Herald. Turn that into the plate. Turn that into the Drake. Make sure you're getting a punish there. So good stuff coming out of 100 Thieves. Still a dead even game here, 10 minutes in.
Cheers.
I'm curious where we're going to see the action and where it's going to come from, because everybody's having ultimates come online now. We saw the Berserker arrow already get used. We saw the 1v1 in top, but I'm curious who's going to pull that trigger next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we'll go for like a Rylai's build here for the Azir.
Oh, yeah.
Provide some
Y'all
more
did that.
heals, some more slows.
I mean, I like that a lot, right? It turns your little soldiers into a better zone control mechanism.
They're very
I wanna
fluffy,
see the CC
very sweet.
Possibilities with that bottom lane are ginormous. With Double Lift on the Varus, can do some setup here. So we'll see if they go for a big all-in play on the bottom side once Busio.
Y'all knew what y'all was doing.
Well.
Loser was getting
Now the
pressured here a
icing
little bit by Diplex around those chickens. Meanwhile, top side, you can see Blabber looking for maybe
The icing
another
is giving
chance at a
artificial.
dive on Tenacity, but they walk away from it. Tenacity
But
does
it's okay.
have his flash back up and ready to go.
'Cause the bread
He'll have his
smacks.
teleport ready to bring him back to lane about 15 seconds from now. You can see Fudge has already gone back to space. Those
That's the
teleports
one.
top are desynced, and we'll keep an eye on whether or not that influences anything. Fudges should be back and ready by the time that we get to the next Drake if they decide they want to fight for that. But it's still not a very bloody game here early on. Double Lift continuing to find some of those piercing arrows down in bottom, but
I want to know where you get the real icing out in the wild then.
Just,
You know what,
just
Supreme.
that first blood of the 1v1 on top side, which had pretty big ramifications. Fudge being able to complete it.
The icing is giving, like,
very early on.
box
Gave a huge,
icing.
huge power benefit. That thing giving so much armor, protecting against closer as well.
Made in a
Speaking of which,
factory.
Flex getting
With a
back
bunch of
away
plastic.
from the
That's what I
VA.
mean.
Dirksen jumps in to add some extra damage, but Diplex is still doing all right. The smoke.
I
does
don't
a
mean
great job
organic
keeping
icing.
protected. Blabber's also got this Eye of the Herald in his inventory, so we will need to
Yeah,
see
guys,
Cloud9
get your
use
little
that when you're seeing
appetizers and
Berserker
stuff.
firing off an arrow.
We chilling,
Dirksen
baby. We
calm,
watching
cool, collected,
LCS.
steps away from it. It flies top, but it doesn't hit Tenacity either. So C9 not going to find anything off of that second attempted shot here from their AD carry. I'll have to try to see how many of those he fires off, see what the accuracy rating looks like as the game moves forward. But Blabber only has about less than a minute, 45, 50 seconds to go on dropping that eye.
Double Lift is gapping Berserker right now.
Get the turret plate gold value out of it, as well as the already acquired kill gold. Under tower here with the trade.
Whoa.
Fudge has no fear, forcing the flash out of Tenacity underneath the turret.
Cassante,
This is the power
bro.
of Cassante. This champion,
He needs
has
to be
so
picked
much
or
he can
banned.
do. There's so many different ways you can utilize the kit well. If you're good at him, he feels ridiculous to play against.
Yeah,
I promise you,
turning into a
Cassante
DPS
doesn't
champ
make
with
it to the
ulti
next game.
right afterwards. Herald used on top side. Tower's going to go down. That's first tower gold as well for Cloud9. Racking up a lot of firsts in this game and a 1.6k gold lead.
Closer's going to walk up and make sure that Blabber just doesn't steal away this red buff for free. Blabber providing a distraction while the Herald attempts the second charge up in top lane, but will not be able to execute on that in time.
No Ashe
He's able to
ulti.
leap to it and strike the eyeball.
Double it with the flash and the heal here to get out of range of that arrow. No summoner spells on the Varus now, but no damage dealt either.
Important to remember, Varus is one of those champions that traditionally was always played with something protective. Braum, Tom Kench, something that would protect the fact that he does not have inbuilt defense mechanisms. Double Lift with neither summoner spell and a support named Azir is going to be pretty
Elizabeth?
vulnerable, and I expect Cloud9 to probably try to attack that soon.
I wonder if we'll see some
I
more
need some
focus
water.
towards that bottom lane. With Double Lift also using his ultimates, we'll see about the cooldowns once those two come back up for him and Berserker. Dragon should align with that with 45 seconds left on the timer.
Well, we see the Eclipse in Double Lift's inventory, so you talked about how both builds are viable right now. He's looking at the enemy team. He's saying, all right, we want to go for the poke. We want to be able to chunk you guys out, find those big piercing arrows.
I think it'll be telling if Cloud9 decide to bring Fudge down to try and
how annoying must it be to lane against Heimerdinger support? Is so annoying.
And so he can push the wave in. If they call him down, he is the richest man in the game. He is the dangerous one that 100
Ash going lethality.
Tenacity does have teleport, but still would be a dangerous fight, especially if Heimerdinger's able to set up the turrets and get in there first. Cloud9 moving in now. They make this power play with Fudge time worth it. They go in and clear out all this vision that 100 Thieves had set up.
Okay, C9 going for the dragon. I was about to say burger.
Are unleashed. They can show up at any time, anywhere, as long as there's a ward, but it doesn't look like 100 Thieves is ready to challenge for this. So Cloud9 will grab second Drake. They'll tie up that Drake count, and that means that we aren't going to be looking at an early soul win condition for 100 Thieves.
So far, Cloud9 with a very good game plan. Utilizing
one dragon on both sides. Cloud9 with the Cloud Drake.
Fudge, they gave him
how fitting.
Confidence to go for it. They got
and
the first blood. Blabber went
100
there
Thieves with
to burn the flash. With the tower dive and a lot of resources used. Now, though, they want to fight off the Herald.
They're ready to go. Fudge jumps in on his own.
Are we getting a fight?
Ulti onto Closer, looking to bring him to the rest of the team, but it's not going to work to find a kill.
Miss Ash ulti.
The objective, but now Blabber needs to get out of town. Pops the ulti, making sure he's able to spin away. And Cloud9,
wow, they get away.
Executes a beautiful heist against the Thieves.
They get out in time. Does cost them the ultimates, but they're very happy with that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I kind of want to like get a 100 Thieves jersey. And then every time they play, I say it's a mother freaking stick up. Oh my gosh, I would love that.
And it was a little dicey.
I might have to do that.
Jumped in, right? Because he did what you mentioned. You like to take some damage before you ult with Cassante because it does significantly reduce your maximum HP. So he chunked himself out, then took a lot of burst as he jumped in. He escaped with not a lot left in the tank. But the fact that he escaped is all that matters. C9, they were in a spot where they were going to trade neutral objectives just like earlier, but now they got them both.
And now what I'm looking at is some action from Diplex, the man on your screen right now. Akali, level 11, has Sork shoes and Proto Belt. This is a huge power spike for Akali. When you get that rank 2 ultimate, and you got all the spell penetration from your boots, from your Proto Belt, see if he can make any sort of side lane play here, because
I'm loving the CS diff
does start to outscale.
in the bot lane.
The Rod of Ages build Silas at that. Bjergsen is very happy if there are no kills for the Akali in the next few minutes at his chances in this game. Already 4 stacks on that Rod of Ages, just going to keep on gaining power.
Yeah, the next 6 minutes specifically, because remember, this item now, compared to the old one of many years past, now gives that extra level once you hit the 10 stacks. It feels really strong. It was recently buffed because it wasn't feeling that great for a little bit, even after being reintroduced. So Bjergsen having this item, scaling up here a little bit, sitting on 0, 0, and 0 is fine. Honestly, 17 minutes into the game and only 1 kill is a lot slower in terms of PvP than what I was expecting.
Yeah, we're edging towards some very hyped team fights.
Yeah.
I feel like with this setup. Also, the question of the split push will remain here, with Tenacity now finally got his 1 item. With his Thunder,
I think 100 Thieves team fight is better.
Already, so that teleport advantage that you kept on bringing up has returned for 100 Thieves. See if they can actually make use of it.
But right now, Tenacity's got a Sunder and a Longsword. Fudge has his completed Gauntlet along with his completed Sunfire Cape. This Cassante just feels like the X factor in the game. As wherever he goes, 100 Thieves are going to have a good answer for it, or they're going to end up suffering a whole lot. Fudge jumps into 2, ready to go up against Closer and Lucio. Let's see if he can find a little bit more here.
He's just 1v3 right now.
Goes in. Closer has to run. Double lift under
Blabber killing double lift.
Just beats him to death. Welcome back.
And they're getting mid tower.
And C9 takes the turret in mid to go win.
Oh my gosh.
And the push continues as 100.
Did y'all see that Cassante damage?
Fudge low, has to flash.
There he goes.
On the board.
The tower there for 100 Thieves doing a lot.
Dude,
almost
2 towers.
Sven had to flash out as well. A little bit of money back, a little bit of hope back there for 100 Thieves at the end of what was a dominating minute here for Cloud9.
Cassante's not making it into any other games for them.
Across the map. Berserker set him up.
He's going to be first banned.
To get
Watch.
that kill onto double lift. No summer spells for him once again.
Careless shutdown.
Taken by Cloud9. They just continue to increase their control on this game.
And the way Fudge was able to jump into Closer and Busio and just say, I don't care about either of you. I'm going to smack you both around until I can get to where I need to go look for this kill. It's scary to deal with, man. I'm trying to figure out what the answer is. But when you see plays like
he's broken if you know how to play for him.
He's so tanky. He's taking almost no damage.
Look, he's literally 1v3 right now.
Azir is hitting him while he's fighting Closer. And then once Tenacity comes over, he just
Closer has to freaking flash out.
Blabber gets the kill. This is where they get a little bit over aggressive.
They didn't peel for
power damage.
Oh boy. Double lift. You might want to get out of there, buddy. All right. He's good for now. He survives. The Sun Disc from Busio is going to keep him protected. But C9 is focusing on this No Summoner's Varus.
And the split push here for Tenacity starting to gain some power. The Jax.
Ravenous Hydra on Ashe.
In full action here. Some solo.
I've never seen that.
On an outer tower.
Erica, have you ever done Ravenous Hydra on Ashe?
Much needed 400 Thieves to try and close this gap.
Level 13 also very important for Jax. Remember, you max his Empower first for your DPS potential, but level 13 is where you're going to max out that counter strike as well, making it so he's much more survivable in extended trades in team fights. So Tenacity, he's getting closer and closer to being able to match that pressure that Fudge can bring to the table. But unfortunately for the Thieves, they're still down 3,000 gold, and it means they don't want to take a fight in open ground. They don't want to fight on fair terms,
sorry, Dino.
Which means surrendering the Dragon over to Cloud9 and to Blabber. Fudge trying to defend the blue buff against Closer, but smite is smite, not really going to happen, and Closer can walk it off.
It's the ARAM support build.
Tracking going well. 7 stacks here for Bjergsen.
So he's like going support too.
As well to try and get that big payoff of the level.
You jinxed it. It can only stack when the clock moves, and now the clock doesn't move.
Well, Bjergsen is
how y'all doing?
Time, with all
they did ban
the everybody's doing.
They did ban the Zillion.
See if,
dude, Cassante is broken. That champ is not fair.
We'll let you guys know whenever we find out exactly what the pause is about. But
I will laugh so hard if it is a mouse issue, because Travis Gafford is here in the audience. He took a picture of Double Lift looking at his mouse. There, our pauses. All right, blink of an eye, baby.
We did not have that issue. It doesn't matter. Everybody forget that was there, because we're right back into the game.
And we're right back in it.
Was just taken by the side of Cloud9, so they got a 2-1 lead on those. Bjergsen grabbing a turret in bottom lane for 100.
Everyone else sitting straight up.
This gold difference. Busio again doing a good job utilizing his ears dash to buffer away. Double lift. That one, but he will be protected.
Blabber going in, and look at Busio with the peel. Closer goes down. Oh, I'd be pissed.
And he might be able to find Busio too.
I'd be pissed.
Is not looking very tenacious right now, and Berserker goes berserk as 100 Thieves are getting cut down. Bjergsen wants to be the hero, but C9 reduces him to 0. It is an ace for C9, and the last kill goes to Diplex.
Fudge just living on slivers of HP there. Diplex absolutely deleting Double Lift there in the back as well with the Akali. Take another look at the initiation. Now, you can see what they're thinking. They're going for Double Lift again. They're saying Varus with no summoner spells, prime target. So they hit him with the arrow.
Blabber goes straight for him, too. And Busio was looking at him. He had the peel. He had the peel.
Ultimate here from Azir pushes back.
And then Akali goes straight for Double Lift again.
Went in, though, so exposed himself as a kill target. And then Diplex absolutely immediately.
And then Fudge is just 1v9 right here.
Zoning out the backland while Fudge just
going absolutely berserk.
This Cassante murdering them, and as he goes right up, even with the ignite on him, the chains here from Bjergsen Silas do get blocked up. And so they save Fudge, and he's not able to take down Fudge. He has a stolen Akali ultimate, so he survives there as well. No Baron taken in the aftermath, though. So it's just the extra gold thus far for Cloud9. You like that?
That was insane. We FF these. No FF.
Minutes into the game.
It's kind of cool to be able to swap the tank items into DPS when you hold. Yes.
My health gives me damage.
Definitely a.
Let me go read Cassante's kit so I can understand. I know that's right.
Is living the dream.
Not y'all reporting top lane.
Going with the Gargoyle Stone Plate third as well, so can get
no way they Baron.
Big shield with the active. If you have good timing with that. As well is super potent. As we saw,
I was about to say, ain't no way.
Slivers of HP.
And
I wouldn't be surprised though. Challengers love to Baron. Oh, Flash with the fail ulti from Double Lift, and Berserker does not miss. And just like that, Tenacity falls. It's now a 4v5.
It looks like the Thieves
they're split up
between themselves and their opponents, but it's another fight that goes C9's way as 100 has to retreat back into their own jungle.
No.
Budge is going to keep leading the charge. He'll keep looking to try to pressure these guys, keep them away. C9 starting up the Baron now.
And now they're going to start
like
Baron.
Dared to stop it. You cannot just
do y'all think C9 or
but you gotta get through this wall of fudge if you want to get in. He's just playing the back side of the pit, keeping them all zoned. Bjergsen coming back around from the side here. Bjergsen's gonna be jumped on.
Oh no! I was about to say, do y'all think Closer steals? But nah, bro. There's no steal op. If Closer steals this, he's literally a better player at League of Legends.
Double Lift comes through with a God Arrow steal. Varus ultimate.
No way he steals this.
Varus Q.
I don't know if this is going to be like Double Lift's going to have some World Finals Varus Qs to steal this one away.
Can he get in range? Can he get in range?
Diplex trying to zone him out.
Okay, Akali falls.
That's a big one, taking out the enemy mid laner. Now, can they use this to get it done? Budge knocks him right back into the pit. It's
they steal it! They steal it! Closer with the steal! Oh my gosh! I mean, they all died, but like he still stole it. He still stole it.
Wipe them off the map.
Wow. Also, I just want to say, Double Lift, that arrow was 15 minutes too early. I just want to put that one out there. Double Lift. Call me if you need help with the sniping. Okay, I snipe with Kaisa W's, Ashe R's. I snipe with Jinx ultis. I snipe with everything. Okay. Caitlyn Q's. Call me up, baby. I'll show you how to time it. Okay. Look, he throw the arrow. He throw the arrow at like 2K. Maybe he wasn't aiming for the Baron. He threw it right here. Yeah, I guess he wasn't aiming for Baron. I don't think he was aiming for Baron. So you know what? I retract my statement. He was aiming for the team. No, Closer stole Baron. Double Lift. I don't think Double Lift was aiming for Baron because he didn't even hit Baron. He was aiming for the teammates. He was being a team player. So good job, Double Lift. Good job on you. Good job on you.
I know all three guys died there, and yeah, that sucks when 3 of your guys die. But if they gave over Baron, I actually think the game's over. Closer just saved it for 100. Their backs are still against the wall. It's still an uphill climb,
they're still in it, but scary. I think Double Lift was aiming for the Baron. I don't think so because there was 4 people at the bottom side of Baron pit. There was 4 people down there, and that's where he threw his arrow. He was being a team player. He was trying to get them low, get them dead, get them scared, so Closer could steal, I guess. So I don't think he was going for the steal. He was being a team player, and I respect that. I respect that 100%.
Despite this Baron buff on Busio trying to buff up the minions and defend the tower, Cloud9 still.
Yeah, Busio is the only one with Baron buff here.
Baron buffs the minions, but not the turrets, sadly, for 100 Thieves.
Oh my gosh, what if Baron buff turrets?
For C9, 3-1 in Drake's, 6.3 thousand gold lead. The clock is ticking ever forward against 100 Thieves, and they're going to need a big moment soon before the Cloud9 war machine becomes unstoppable.
That is true.
Shouts out to Berserker, too. I mean, he's got the interesting build with the mandate.
I've never seen this build a day in my life.
Plus, he has 0 deaths. He is the only player in the game not to die, and he has hit many key Ashe arrows.
Berserker is insane. No deaths. His ultis do not miss. He's got kills on the board, several assists.
So much to play together.
He has more KP than the support.
The thing that I'm worried about, if I'm 100 Thieves, I'm looking at those
with the same amount of KP as the jungler.
Stopwatch. Zonia is just now completed for Diplex as well. That means a lot of ability for outplays and ability to prevent kills that could otherwise bring you back into the game. So what I'm thinking is 100 Thieves either have to find an immaculate pick from a max range Chains of Corruption or something like that, or they just got to get the perfect synergy with Azir swooping everybody in as Bjergsen steals an Akali ult into 5.
Yeah, I mean, they could try and look for a...
I know CDR Ashe is like annoying, but I didn't think it was like still viable.
And the enemy team is trying to use multiple lanes. If you send both your solo laners,
yeah, what's going on, Tiny?
Jax as well as the Sylas into one, you 2v1 the enemy solo, and then use one of your teleports to get back to your team.
Playing on stage this hard.
That could be a possibility, but this one.
Okay, like Fudge versus Tenacity. They going back and forth. The Akali's coming to join the fight.
Tenacity's trying to get the better of him here in the duel, but Diplex says no.
Oh, now the TP coming from the Sylas. Closer's joining the fight. They're already half HP.
He's got backup too. Closer arrives, but the Gargoyle Stoneplate keeps Fudge alive. He's able to
Fudge is still alive. The rest of C9 is here. Oh no, baby. Oh no. Oh goodness. And K'Sante didn't even die. I knew K'Sante was going to be a staple in pro play because I've seen all the pro players been practicing him during the off season. And bro, this man is unstoppable. Oh my gosh.
C9, they've got so much of a lead now that they're just hard forcing against 100 Thieves. The reigning LCS champs going back up against the squad they beat to earn the title, and they're doing the same thing now they did back then. C9 take down the first inhibitor in bottom lane. They'll grab the second inhib turret, but with 100 Thieves just about to Bjergsen respawn, they don't want to stick around. Yes, they can still have 5 to 4 man advantage, but with Diplex,
yeah, this is the first and last time you guys will see a K'Sante game. He's definitely getting banned.
They're at the point of the game where if they don't do something stupid, it's in the bag.
And they're all rich. They've got so much money.
And they're rich.
In their pockets. Everybody going back to complete items. Berserker tops off this beautiful build with a Kempa Chainsword for him as well. He's doing so much for the team. What a team player here. This is a utility team player build from him. So much though. Fudge
just leads the way. Initially, it looked like, oh no, he's face checking into 4, but it's 100 Thieves who have to turn around and run now. You're going to see Bjergsen's spell shield there from the Banshee's Veil blocking Berserker's arrow, but the rest
of this is sad to watch. This is sad to watch. This is a massacre.
He'll try to escape from this one, but Sven doesn't want to
C9 Sven going in. Homeboy emoting on these hoes. They're just, wow.
And it looks like this just might be the end of the game. Doublelift, I may have cursed you, my friend. I said, you know he's going to get 2 kills some point in this game, but Doublelift's dead for 12 more seconds with only 1 kill. Busio and Tenacity will try to hold the line here with the Nexus turrets. Busio gets away to the safety of the fountain. Fudge at about 200 HP. Nexus turrets. One of them's down, the other one's still full. C9 not backing away yet. Doublelift comes up.
Oh, with the flash.
Fudge has the answer. They keep him alive. Doublelift looking for another snipe, finds Blabber, but ain't enough to kill him. He's got the Guardian Angel anyway, and C9 decides to call it. The game won't end here, but it's a 5-digit gold lead. The Dragon Soul is up, and C9 is marching.
Yeah, 21 to 4.
Cloud9 were smurfing their scrims. Looks like they've been gonna smurf their
no kills is crazy.
Throw everything at this dragon though.
Tenacity looking to come around from the side, went for the counter strike, now has to immediately disengage without that defensive tool available. Bjergsen coming back in. Banshee's
Bjergsen going in with the ulti.
Everybody, Zhonya's drops the aggro, but where's the rest of the Thieves?
Okay, Sven drops. Okay, Ashe is dead. Blabber's still going. Fudge still going. Akali still up. Akali falls. Fudge is about to go down. Does he actually fall? Tenacity's trying to get the kill. Oh my gosh, not the quadruple. Oh no. Oh no. Does he get a pentakill in pro play? Does he get the pentakill in pro play? No, he doesn't get the pentakill. Tenacity.
Only top laners left alive. Fudge moving back forward. First win of LCS 2023.
The minions into the game!
Welcome to the LCS K'Sante as well. Fudge
The minions ended!
final 2 minutes of madness that we didn't have time to acknowledge it. You told me, Kobe, at the start of this game, about this one. And that was truly a wild game to start us off with, all the way down to the minion ending. You can see the
that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. GG's, y'all. What can you say?
Cloud9 picking up where they left off.
Oh my god.